Stand up.
No, I'm not standing up. You are upsetting my daughter.
You are.
This is pointless! Let's go, motherfucker!
Have you ever seen an officer assault a defenseless person in front of their children? Imagine witnessing a handcuffed man being brutally kicked without a reason while his kids watch in horror. In today's Audit archive, a corrupt officer deliberately strikes a compliant, restrained father in the groin. This case of shocking police brutality will leave you stunned, and you won't believe the consequences that followed. On August 8, 2024, police removed Rebecca Massey from an Arizona City Council meeting. Mayor Skip Hall interrupted Massey, citing a city rule prohibiting complaints against officials, and ordered her removal despite her assertion that the law violated her First Amendment rights. This whole incident was recorded on the body cam of the police officer, who initially came out to arrest Rebecca, for us to see and determine whether he was in the right or wrong, and if Rebecca had resisted her removal.
I'm not leaving.
Well, I need you to step out with me.
No.
Okay.
I'm expressing my fear. Do not touch me. Do not put your hands on me.
I need you to step out with me right now.
Do not put your hands on me.
Come on out.
Do not put your hands on me.
Come out with me now before you get arrested. Do you understand?
Are you detaining me?
Yes. Do you
Why
understand?
am I being detained? Under what charges? Under what charges? Okay, I have
You're
personal property.
trespassing.
You cannot trespass me. My minor daughter.
Stop it now. Stop resisting me now.
I am not being detained. You cannot detain me for expressing my First Amendment rights. I have personal property in there. I am.
We'll get it. We're gonna walk out.
Let go of me.
Stand up.
No, I'm not standing up. You are upsetting my daughter.
You are upsetting your daughter. Now please stop. He asked you to stop.
Let go of my hand. I do not give you permission to touch me.
I need you to stand up.
I'm not standing up. I have personal property over there.
You're under arrest. Did you not hear him the first time? Calm down.
Why am I under arrest?
We'll explain it to you. For trespassing.
For what purpose? This is a meeting that is open to the public.
You were asked to please stop. You were asked if you were going to get escorted. The officer asked you to stop. Put your knees up to your chest, and you're going to stand up. Can you stand up?
I cannot, because you have the handcuffs too tight, and my pants are falling down, and I'm not getting up. Ow! Can I please pull up my pants? Jesus. I'm not fully clothed right now. Can I please let go?
As soon as the mayor asked for a police officer, the police officer grabbed her by the arm without questioning. He did not even tell her whether she was under arrest, and just started dragging her, violating her First Amendment right, while her daughter also being there and watching it happen and traumatizing her. She also gets accused of trying to resist the arrest, but no such resistance is seen in the footage. Rebecca just seems confused and terrified for her well-being while being dragged by 4 police officers twice her size.
I copy one in custody at
Can you uncuff me, please?
No.
I have hair in my mouth and I
Have a
can't
seat.
breathe.
Sit down, please.
I can't breathe.
Okay, hold on. These are not coming off of you. I'm just going to lock these so that they don't get tighter on you.
I can't breathe.
Yeah, that's 10-4.
10-4, Adam 22 copy.
Is it just you and your little girl here?
Yeah.
Have a seat. You can turn around and have a seat.
I can't breathe.
Okay, have a
I
seat.
have hair in my mouth and I cannot breathe.
Okay.
My mouth is ridiculous.
Would you like me to pull the hair out of your mouth? How's that?
Can I have my water that my daughter had? My thing is still in the...
You can't have anything right now.
So you're denying me water?
Yes. No? You have any other adults here with her?
I do not. No.
Okay, how do we get a hold of somebody?
She knows.
She knows how to get a hold of somebody?
She does, but I am requesting you. I do not give you guys permission to have custody over my daughter.
No, we're not taking custody over your daughter. How old's your daughter?
Ow!
Sit down. I didn't tell you to move. Stay
My
here.
pants are falling down.
They're not going to go anywhere when you're sitting. When you're sitting there, your pants are not going to fall down. I guarantee you. You need to calm down. Take a couple deep breaths.
I am not calm. I already told you I couldn't breathe.
I know you're not calm. That's the problem. You need to take a couple deep breaths.
Rebecca then struggles to breathe due to the anxiety about being handcuffed, but not much remorse is shown by the police officers because they are on specific orders. Rebecca's concern grows even further due to her fears for her daughter's well-being. Furthermore, she is dragged down by the police officer as she tries to stand up for some mind clarity, treating her like a criminal rather than investigating what had happened and whether Rebecca did something wrong or not, and just telling her that she had trespassed and had been arrested for those charges when she was welcomed to the meeting in the first place.
To speak to my minor daughter.
Chief, you're saying we can just open this up?
I am requesting to speak to my minor daughter. I am requesting to speak to my minor daughter. Where are you taking me?
We're going to the police station right across the street here. Slide it back here to go to.
Okay, you're gonna have a seat. You were saying Rosie.
So
Are you
they
saying Rosie?
14, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Turn around. I'm gonna take this cup off, put your hand up on your head, you understand?
Yeah, you want it up on my head?
Yes, please. Okay, have a seat.
Make sure just make sure.
Yep.
432, code 6.
Are you looking?
No, can you just give me your so I can have a seat? Need anything else?
I know you just stand by when we get a photo.
Rebecca is then taken to a nearby police station to be searched and then processed for further action. The female police officer removes the handcuffs and begins to search her while also realizing that Rebecca is not of harm and is fully cooperating with them. The police officer who initially arrested her then further started doing the required paperwork.
Of either her biological father or her stepfather. I would request that she is with me.
Oh, she can't be back here with you.
She is a minor of whom I have custody of.
Okay. Did you hear me?
Did you hear me? You don't have a legal right to keep a minor out of the custody of their parent or guardian.
Well, they can't be back here with you while you're in custody.
Okay, I shouldn't even be in custody.
Okay?
And aren't I allowed a phone call?
That's not a real thing.
If I'm in custody, I have a right to legal counsel.
Okay? I'm not asking you any questions. You said you wouldn't answer any questions.
Okay, that doesn't mean I still don't want legal presence.
Okay, well, you only get legal presence if you're getting asked questions, and I'm not asking you questions.
That's not accurate whatsoever.
Okay.
432, 1050.
Rebecca, who is even more concerned about her daughter now, asks the police officer to have her daughter be with her since she is a minor and there is no one looking after her. However, the police officer completely shuts her off and does not help her out in any way. Moreover, the reason he refused to help was because she was not answering his questions, which she is well within her rights to do so. But for some reason, it offended the police officer, and he was trying to make this a personal vendetta.
So you are going to get issued a criminal citation for trespassing at the city council meeting, okay? I'm assuming that you're not going to assign a citation?
No.
No? Okay.
On the grounds that it is unlawful, immoral,
Okay.
and unethical.
I'm going to write refused on here then.
I need to know the whereabouts of my minor daughter.
You said she had the ability to contact.
She does.
Somebody
but
else,
I don't know
right?
that she's not still standing in City Hall right now.
Well, I don't know that either. Maybe she's waiting for her ride.
Now, the officer has issued her a citation on trespassing at the council meeting, which Rebecca argues to be deemed immoral and unlawful, and then tells the police officer, but it seems that is the least of the concerns of the police officer. He shows no interest in making sure Rebecca's daughter, who is a minor, is safe and has been told that her mother has been arrested and that she needs to call someone or go to someone she can trust, while Rebecca has been left wondering by the police officer that she could still be inside the city meeting hall due to not being escorted by anyone, further increasing to her worries.
I do not know, ma'am.
Okay, you have multiple communication devices in your vicinity right now. Surely one of them possesses the ability to determine whether or not...
Okay, well, right now I'm dealing with you, and I have to issue a citation. I have to get your fingerprints done, and then we'll deal with that.
I'm not consenting to fingerprints. You have no legal grounds to book me or charge me with it.
I'm not booking you. My plan is to release you from here.
Then release me.
Well, I got to get fingerprints done in order to do that.
I don't consent to that. And if you wanted me to cooperate, perhaps maybe you'd figure out where my minor daughter is at, instead of being a complete and total jerk.
I'm not being a jerk with
You
you.
are. You threw me onto the ground.
That's what happens when you're resisting arrest
I have
and fighting
the right,
back.
I have the right to not obey unlawful orders. You gave me an unlawful
No, I did not.
You did. Are you familiar with Article 2 of the Arizona State Constitution?
Spell it out for me.
Article 2, I believe it is Section 7, states that I have the right to freedom of speech. That is also outlined in the First Amendment.
Okay, there's also limitations to the First Amendment.
Adam 5 William David.
It's not carte blanche, you can do whatever you want. Despite what you might think or what your law degree tells you, that is not the case.
For 31 of also 23 and with her.
There are plenty of Supreme Court
And
cases
42, I apologize. I just went in
that
prior to
state
6:30
I am free to speak so long as it is not a matter of inciting violence, threatening people, or any other...
Well, obviously the mayor thought it was disruptive to the meeting, and he wanted you removed.
During the recognized time that the chair had recognized me, the chair interrupted me.
Rebecca again asks the police officer to find out about her daughter, as he could easily do that through his communication gear, but refuses to do so. She then refuses to give her fingerprints due to fear of being charged for something and her general well-being, although the police are well within their rights to take them. According to the officer, she was arrested for disrupting the meeting, and when the police officers came, she tried to resist the arrest, which escalated the situation. This is far from the truth, as she had only raised some concerns without knowing about the rule that prohibits them from making comments against city officials. However, no such rules should be practiced in the first place, as they damage the freedom of speech and sovereignty a council might have, and can be considered unfair.
Is my minor daughter
That's not 41.
Who is with her right now?
I'm not out there, but there's somebody with her right now.
Who?
I'm just going to tell you what's going to happen right now.
That's not 41. You didn't get out.
Okay? We're going to...
Yeah, so she says she's not going to cooperate with fingerprints, though.
Sir, you still did not fully get out.
I mean, just to forego that, or?
Well, we can ID, you know.
10-4 will be 17.
If
That's not
you're
41. It's a
No, I know who she is. I'm just saying.
5601 West Cactus Road, apartment 1004, 15,601 West Cactus Road, apartment 1004.
all right? Because like
Your 964 is 14-year-old Damien
Galdamez.
Galdamez.
Have to do that, so we don't
He's reporting his stepdad tried to attack him and he had to fight him off. His mother is also at the listed.
We want to get you out of here. You got to get really soon.
You made the decision when you guys decided to give me an unlawful order and force me to the ground.
I want to explain something. We have nothing to do with the quorum, but once the mayor says you have to leave, you're given an order. A law enforcement officer can give you a lawful order, say, ma'am, you have to leave. You have to leave, if not, you will be arrested. And you said arrest me.
I didn't, those words did
Okay.
not come
Well,
out of my mouth.
When we said you'll be
5
arrested.
41, 5 pound 21,
So
and
now
5 pound
you're
23.
failing to
Stepdad is
peace
Christian,
officer.
and then last, his mother is young and her feelings. There's no drug or alcohol use and no weapons.
Can I explain this to you so we
The
can?
964 is advising that
I'm
the
not-
Christian
I'm
is
gonna
threatening him and his mother.
Tell
The
me what's gonna
964 is
happen.
knuckles are busted up. This is the first time he has been
And you'll
physical.
be out of here, okay?
Respectfully, I would like a different officer processing my information.
You can't, he's the
Everyone
one
is
doing
aware
the
that
officer,
police
he's
have
doing the
been called,
processing.
and it's unknown if Christian will stay until officers arrive. He does have access to a black Chevy Colorado.
Okay.
Another police officer who is also involved in moving Rebecca's process forward now walks in. Rebecca, a concerned mother, asks this gentleman if her daughter is fine, to which the police officer assures her that her daughter is being looked after and there is nothing to worry about, but he cannot give any further details. However, it gets interesting when the officer admits arresting Rebecca because she was not cooperating with the mayor when asked to leave, due to which the police had to get involved, and then she asked the police officers to arrest her as she would not leave. Rebecca argued that it had never happened. She had fully cooperated while also being concerned for her and her daughter's safety, which is quite evident from the body cam footage as of now. If it had not been the mayor she was up against, this scenario could have gone in her favor in some ways.
Does my daughter have all of my personal items that were in City Hall?
Ma'am, I feel like you're like asking me questions that are, I don't know if you're trying to antagonize me or what, but how would I know the answer to that? I really would not even, how would I even begin to answer that question? How would I know that?
We have multiple communication devices on me. So we can use one of them to communicate with people who are elsewhere on city property.
Orange 22 and 23.
Okay, so citation is going to be in your property here. Court date for you is going to be September 11th, 1:30 in the afternoon. That's a Wednesday. Surprise City Courthouse. Okay? You need to appear on that date and time. If for some reason you don't appear, that'll be your interference hearing. So if you don't appear, then they're going to put a warrant out for your arrest. I need your help just getting fingerprints done with her.
Oh, yeah. That's no wrong.
So if you don't appear, what'll happen is they'll put a warrant out for your arrest. Okay? So city court and everything, the address, phone number, everything's going to be there for you. If you can't make that court date and time, then contact them, make arrangements for a new date and time. Okay? Any questions regarding that?
No.
Okay.
After completing all the paperwork, the police officer told her that she had to appear at court for her trial and all the basics she had to know. Rebecca, who is still very concerned, asked about her personal belongings and what had been done with them, which the police officer took as an attack and that he felt antagonized. However, Rebecca had not asked anything she was not allowed to, and it was the police officer's right to answer her and assure her that all her belongings were taken care of or given to her daughter. If that was not the case, he should have ensured it did happen. Since Rebecca refused to give her fingerprints, the police officer has asked another police officer for help to get her fingerprints, as it is part of the procedure.
Oh, she's not up front here?
No.
Oh, okay. Apparently Dad came to get your daughter.
Do you know what vehicle?
This way. Here, turn around.
So, we're gonna take some photos of your wrist real quick. But just so you're aware, you're not being trespassed from council. You're allowed to go back to councils if you choose to do that, okay? The only thing we would ask is obviously it is a controlled environment. So if you're given a directive or asked to calm down or leave, please comply, okay? But you're not being trespassed. Can I see your wrist real quick? But you're not being trespassed from council chambers and you will be allowed to go back, okay? Can you flip over as well for me? Do you have any additional questions for me? We weren't able to find the cup. I don't know if maybe when they cleaned the room, somebody picked it up, but we did go back over and check and the cup is not there.
Hopefully my daughter grabbed it.
Okay, and she might have grabbed it. She might. Do you have any other questions for us? Okay. So we're gonna provide your documentation to you, this, everything's gonna be in there that you need, and again, I will refer you to our city courts, okay? For any complaints that you might have in reference charging and stuff like that going forward.
Okay.
All right, but you're free to go.
As the police complete their due process, Rebecca is informed that she is not being charged for trespassing yet. They took her fingerprints and also informed her that Rebecca's daughter was with her dad, and there was nothing to worry about. However, they could have informed her earlier on, and it could have minimized Rebecca's troubles. Rebecca did end up filing a lawsuit against the city of Surprise, Mayor Hall, and Officer Chernikoff. On the 24th of October 2024, all her criminal charges were dropped, which were allegedly trespassing. She had criticized the pay raises within the council. The judge called the government's suppression of Rebecca Massey's speech objectively outrageous and dismissed her trespass charge. While Rebecca Massey's case highlighted the abuse of authority in public spaces, another disturbing incident would demonstrate how racial profiling continues to plague law enforcement interactions. Like on January 29, 2021, duty police officers were called to the Major store on a shoplifting incident and were given a description of the shoplifter guy as a white man in his 30s with an orange hat. However, Tim Minkenbaugh and Tanner Sisendez approached Lindsay, who wore a burnt orange coat, vastly different from the suspect's described attire, and started questioning him, and this whole incident was recorded on both the police officers' body cam.
Where's he at? Is this him right here walking up to us? Around the town? And, this guy here? Yeah, I'm looking at the car, probably go back. Susie, man, I didn't like him. This guy right here? Yeah. I saw him go outside. He was like hearing me watching. I was like, hey, boss. Can you talk to me? Yeah. How you doing, man? Take your hands out of your pockets for me. How you doing?
I'm doing well until I got stopped. What's up?
Yeah, LP called and said that you were concealing some items inside your jacket.
Who do I sue?
Huh?
Who do I sue when you don't find shit? Hey, come get this on film.
Well, that's
Who do I sue?
You know, we're just trying to figure it out. Like I said, we got a call that LP is calling somebody. Okay, they say you got a brown jacket on. Okay, jacket on me.
I walked in here 5 minutes after you guys walked in. I saw you walk in, so how could they see me steal some shit?
I have no idea.
Get this on film, please.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're just trying to figure it out.
So what do you want? What do you want me to do?
If you have things to
What did they say? A black man did it?
No, sir.
Well, what did they say? Because I walked in here after you guys.
Listen. Yep.
This isn't tan. What am I listening to? What am I listening to? This isn't tan. This is orange as It's not okay.
Sir,
It's not okay.
do you have any items?
This is as orange as
Any items in your jacket?
Hell yeah, I got items in my jacket. The items that I walked in here with behind you guys.
Well, that's not what we're being told.
I don't give a you've been told. Hold on, man. I'm getting this one too. Exactly. Exactly. Get them straight, man. It's not okay. No, you won't. I'm getting the here when I get what I need to get. It's not okay.
Well, again, we're just going by what...
No, you got the wrong admit it. Admit it. Admit it. I'm listening.
My name is Officer Minnick.
I'm listening.
I'll give you my business card. Okay, go ahead and go. I'll give you my business card. Go there. Okay?
The is me.
That's my name. If you want to call and complain, you can.
As the two police officers enter the store, they start looking for the suspect based on the description they were given. As they were looking, they found a random shopper and assumed that was him, putting aside the description they were provided and started questioning him. This stop and search can be considered unlawful as there is a mismatch in the suspect description, as it is evident by the body cam footage that the male seems older than in his 30s, is not wearing an orange hat, and also is not of the white background, as described by the person who tipped the police off. The police only started moving towards him because he was looking at them, and that could have meant that he was involved, according to the police officers. Things get heated as the person who has been stopped claims to be racially profiled, as he had nothing to do with the incident. He did not match any of the descriptions and was told he was to be searched for no reason at all. The police officer then realized their mistake and started to try to de-escalate the situation, as they knew they were in the wrong.
What's going on, boss? Come here. I ain't. Get your hands down. I'm gonna give it to you. Okay, turn around. Bring your hand back here. Oh, well, I'm just gonna make sure. All right. How much stuff you got? You got a what? We'll just take him to the office and we'll figure everything out. Yeah, that's it. That's what he had. Is my phone in the car? Is that what you put there? I'm not sure. Hands up! I understand.
Eventually, after more searching, the police officers find their actual suspect, a white man in his 30s, with an orange hat on. He is arrested by the police officers on the suspicion of theft, and the suspect shows no resistance and accepts to go with them. However, Lindsay, who was allegedly racially profiled by the police, was still not happy and as frustrated as he should have been because the police violated department policies by not conducting searches with accurate descriptions of the suspect. To try to resolve the situation, the store manager was brought by the police.
It doesn't have unless I have a tan jacket on and an orange hat. Neither of which happened to me.
We were just calling about what we were told. That was it. The information that we were getting, the description changed to what you were wearing. And that was it. But we got the guys. So, again, I apologize. My name's Tim. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience. It was, again, we were just going by the information we were given. Do you need one call 41?
As the manager and the police officer tried to de-escalate the situation, it does not seem to be working. The police officer had realized his mistake and had become apologetic, especially since they caught the actual suspect. This would represent police misconduct and could put the police officer in some trouble. Thus, he was trying to resolve this situation, but that was not of much help, as the man accused was very pissed.
Are you still shopping?
I don't know. Why you ask me that question?
Well, because I'm trying to use time. Make it go faster. And you have my information, sir. If you wish to contact the department and speak to my supervisor.
Are you the manager?
At the moment, yes.
Who was the one that was doing this reporting?
Our asset protection person.
Didn't he say a white man or a black man? That's the first description that comes up. Because that's the easiest thing to be determined.
Yeah, so they were given a clothing description. That I don't know.
He didn't have black pants on.
Right.
Damn!
Yes, sir.
You know how stupid you guys look.
Well, I understand. You're upset. And I do apologize. Sincerely.
Alright.
Yeah, that was a big mistake.
I hear what you're saying.
Absolutely, yes, sir. Can you help find that? I can help. No, but there is a mess. I don't know if somebody dropped drink right through the furniture and the clearance section. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go take care of this gentleman. Okay, you have my information. If you need to talk to me any further or my supervisor, you can do that. And I can
Who's your supervisor?
his name is Sergeant House. I can write his name down as well.
You walked around the corner, man, and first thing you did was call me over.
The wrongfully profiled man then adds that the suspect was described as white when nothing around him was white, including his clothes, which were also different colors. He also asked the store manager who had reported the shoplifter and if he was referring to him, which the manager did not have much to say. The police officer knew he had screwed up big time and offered to exchange details. Lindsay wanted to take this further and take any action against him. The guy then asked for the police officer's details and badge number as security and to help him if he does report him or even file a lawsuit against him, which he is well within his rights to do.
Take your hands out of 60-year-old black man works every damn day in my life, got a college degree and a master's degree. And walked in after they did, and I told them that.
I would be upset too. Just so you know, the suspect did have a cutting instrument that he was using to cut items in retail. That's why I actually take it.
And that's normal procedure. They do that with everybody.
I get that.
Right, yeah.
But I don't look anything like you. Don't have anything. Whoever your asset protection guy was that reported this, you need to fire him.
I don't know that information, and I will ask what description did he or she get.
Yeah, she's not. I got it.
So I get embarrassed in the public over being pulled over, essentially, over something that ain't, the guy doesn't even look like you.
Right.
Again, my name is Tim. Midkin Ball is my last name on there on the card. So.
Yeah, I know you're hot and furious. I would be too.
This asset protection guy,
The situation now starts to de-escalate a bit as the police officer accepts his mistake and provides all the relevant information Lindsay might need to take action against him. Moreover, Lindsay remained frustrated with the manager and his staff, inquiring about how the suspect was described to the police and whether the staff was talking about him. Since he had done nothing wrong and was an honest shopper, the manager did try to side with his staff. However, he knew that Lindsay made the correct points and eventually apologized to him. After the incident, Lindsay filed a complaint with the Westchester Police Department. The internal investigation report of the incident says Lindsay alleges the officers profiled him and stopped him because of the color of his skin. The police department's internal investigation found that Mintinkenba and Sesendez violated police department policy that prohibits unjustifiable stopping and questioning of civilians. Lindsay was then offered a settlement of $28,000 by Westchester for racially profiling him. If the Mintinkenba case showed how racial bias can lead to wrongful stops, the next incident reveals how unchecked aggression can escalate routine arrests into dangerous confrontations. On July 13th, 2019, Officer Christopher Henderson of the Spokane Police Department went to arrest Anthony L. Belcourt on suspicion of reckless driving and also fleeing from the police when asked to stop. Henderson had now arrived at Anthony's house to arrest him. However, things did not go as planned for either of them, as the situation escalated very quickly and Henderson started misusing his force. This incident was recorded on Bodycam for us to have a look at.
Get back! Go! Back! Get back!
Push me! That's because you're I'm under arrest!
Stop resisting! Here, take him. Take her. You're gonna tase him. You're gonna get tased. I'll do it. We don't want to use force against him. Get back inside, please. Get back. Go inside, please. inside, buddy.
Hey, bud, can you put that dog?
Okay.
Go inside, please. Come here, doggy. Go inside. Go inside. Yep, they're gonna go to jail. They made bad decisions.
Hold on.
Multiple police officers had arrived on the scene now after a chaotic high-speed chase. Anthony was put on the ground and handcuffed. He did not show much resistance, however. His kids were outside and had to witness the traumatic experience. There was sheer panic all around while the police officers tried to take Anthony into custody.
Get up. There you go, motherfucker. Now. Get down. I'm gonna tase your ass. Stop fighting.
I'm not fighting anymore. Oh! I can't breathe. I got off this shit. Fuck. What the? I'm done.
You can breathe if you're being an asshole like this.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, really.
You gonna cooperate?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, let's go then.
Let's go then. Shit.
Let's get leg restraint.
Yeah, let's go. Leg restraint. I'm done. I don't want leg restraint. Oh, I can't. I have a bad leg. Oh.
It's good enough to kick at cops, man.
I'm not kicking.
Not now, you're not.
Where's the video that I kicked you guys? Guys. That's police brutality.
She's right up here.
Ow! My bad leg! What the?
As evident by the body cam footage, no resistance was shown by Anthony and everyone was complying with the police authorities. However, out of aggression and in the heat of the moment, Henderson decided to kick Anthony in the groin area without any reason, knowing he was already handcuffed and harmless. When confronted by Anthony about it, Henderson claimed that it was because he was not cooperating and that kick made him start to cooperate, which does not seem like the case here.
He's not earned any love here, so.
Let's go. You had your chance.
Yeah, we know. That's why we're doing this.
Really? That's why you're doing this? It's about to fall off?
Well, you had the chance, buddy.
Got it, man. You let me walk?
Nope.
No?
Hold on, we're not gonna squeeze through here. Sit him down real quick.
Ow!
Mega mover.
I got one in my car.
Okay.
I have a full case, Chris.
Okay.
I'm not gonna resist. I don't trust you.
You already did.
You just assaulted officers, so. Nah. I didn't kick you. Where's the fucking video? I got cameras on my house.
So PC assault third then? Okay.
I don't know about you. My truck.
It's the one he ran from.
Hey, storms out of the alley over here.
The police then dragged him to the police van so they could take him to the police station because Anthony refused to walk after the kick. Furthermore, the police officers claimed that Henderson kicked him because of an assault on a police officer, which was far from the truth.
All right. Stop. Yeah.
You're going someplace where they'll check on you.
Stop kicking. Stop resisting.
No, I'm not kicking. I'm just stretching, man. What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Fucking slammed on my face. I'm gonna get really pissed. That's the suture. Ow! Ready.
Good work, fellas.
I'm gonna go back to my room. Nobody hurt?
Nope. Good.
I'm assuming the little kid I gave to grandma.
It's not me.
Yes. So he's got to kick his rider out. We have to have one more person ride with him. Yes.
We're a two-man, so we can't. Or I can swap.
Yeah. So yeah. You guys just swap
Reed.
cars.
Where's Reed? I have a use of force. Kick him in the nutsack.
Since Anthony did not want to go on foot, the police officers picked him up and put him in their van. He was still very cooperative and did not resist at this point. In the end, Officer Henderson admitted to use of force by kicking Anthony in the nuts, which was to be included in the incident report and could potentially land Officer Henderson in legal trouble. The sheriff's office looked into the incident, and then former officer Christopher Henderson was then fired in 2020 over the incident and was decertified as a peace officer in Washington following a hearing from the state's Criminal Justice Training Commission in July. It means he is no longer hireable as a trained officer in Washington. Be sure to check out our previous video where we cover another outrageous police encounter